Here in the South, music is almost as important as breathing. From bluegrass in the Appalachian Mountains and gospel in the Bible Belt, to blues in Memphis and soul in Muscle Shoals, it's all American music, born here in the Deep South and celebrated by a new generation. Welcome to Southern Fried Music TV.
2, 3, 4. We're back here, a little Southern Fried Music TV, and going to have another good show for you this week, folks. We've been working real hard to get some talent in here. Today's talent is just phenomenal. A Birmingham girl. Brought up another fellow with her, but her name is Sarah Green. She's a singer-songwriter. Doing a great job. Goes way back into her teen years when her music started, and I was really impressed with some of the writing.
Yeah, so far on the show, we've been seeing national talents like Rhonda Vincent, Clara Lynch, and we've got a ton of others of those coming up over the next few weeks. But we're also featuring regional and local talent as well when we find somebody that we like. And so we were happy to bring Sarah and Sam in here and bring them into the studio onto our front porch.
Yeah, they were very friendly, very nice folks, pretty talented people. He was doing a great job on the guitar. Yeah. The songs that they did, she actually wrote. So, you know, we're pretty excited. We want to showcase some folks. A lot of people just don't realize how much talent we have just right here in the state of Alabama.
That is certainly true, and we're going to let you see Sarah and Sam when we come back with Southern Fried Music TV.
Welcome to the show, folks. We're pretty excited about being here today. We've gathered up on the porch here, which is one of our favorite places. I've got a very special guest with me today, Miss Sarah Green.
Thank you.
From down in the Birmingham area. That would be good, Glenn. Sarah is a singer, songwriter, which naturally, that's how she got on this show. We're glad to have you with us today. Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
You know what I like to do in the beginning of the show, Sarah, is get a little bit to know about you and let the folks know a little bit about your background and where you come from. And I know that you have a lot of experience in choirs and choral groups and churches and things. Tell us kind of in a nutshell where you got started in the music business.
That's true. Well, I started in the music business, I guess, when I was a child, growing up in church, singing in the choir. My mom was the piano player in our church, still is to this day.
So you had to behave.
I did, and she was a teacher at my school, so I had to behave all over, or word got out. But so I grew up singing in choir in church and in my high school, and then I went to college and sang in choir, so I've had lots of various choir experiences through the years.
Well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you went to school on a scholarship.
I did.
And maybe even wound up with a paying job somewhere along that way.
Well, my first scholarship, I went to Wallace State in Hansville. It was close to my home, right?
Good school.
I got offered a full paid scholarship there, so I started there and went there for 2 years, and then I got a scholarship to University of Montevallo, where I was majoring in music ed. And through that process, I decided that maybe the public schools was not the place for me. So I decided to take a little time off of school and reevaluate really what I wanted to do with myself and with my music as a whole. So I dropped out for a couple years just to reevaluate, and I went back to UAB. But just before UAB, I did use that time that I had off to go work at a youth retreat center in Panama City Beach.
Oh, gee, I hate to hear that.
I know. Well, you know, believe it or not, I really didn't get a lot of beach time.
I know.
But what I did get was a lot of experience and a lot of time working hard on my music. I taught myself to play guitar there. I had a wonderful music mentor, Luke Pinniger, that really taught me everything I know. I learned how to play keyboard. I taught myself guitar, like I said. I learned about the sound and lighting. I learned about recording. I learned about so many things dealing with music. And it was there that I really decided that this was what I wanted to do, was be a performer and a teacher on my terms, not in the public school setting. So then I did go back to UAB and majored in music. I got a Bachelor of Arts in Music at UAB.
Well, and I know you've been writing over the years too, right?
Yes, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a really short break and, let some of the folks that help the show make possible here get a word in edgewise, and then we're going to come back. We're going to expand our guest here just a little bit, and then we're going to get into some of that stuff that she's been writing. So don't you leave. Hang around. Well, I guess it's easy to see we've got some extra folks here on the stage with us now, and I'm kind of excited. I get ahead of the audience; they don't see what I see, and I'm always get to see it first, and that makes it exciting. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like for you to welcome Sam Gunderson, and I hope I got that right.
Yes, sir.
And Sam is also a guitar player, and I would imagine probably assist in the writing. But I think that now you're a little bit of a foreigner. You're from where?
Virginia.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how you fell this far.
Well, I was looking for a change of pace, wanted to go somewhere different and kind of expand my music career, and it was between Nashville and Birmingham, and I picked Birmingham.
That's okay. There may be less competition. So.
Well, it was just when I went to Nashville, did the whole thing, saw a bunch of players and people there, and just really didn't move me too much. And then I went to Birmingham, and on one stage I saw a collection of some of the finest musicians I've ever seen in my life, and I was like, this is for me. This is if I think smaller towns, like smaller cities like Birmingham, afford an opportunity for people to really hone in on their craft and make some money doing it.
Well, it's a great place, and it is full of great musicians. I have a lot of friends there. So, Sarah, tell me a little bit how you guys met.
Well, we met originally, we both moved to Birmingham, I guess, about the same time, about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And, but we kind of ran in different groups. We were both in different music scenes. He was more in the blues type setting, and I was into bluegrass.
I wasn't in the church scene.
Right. I was into the bluegrass, and he was into the blues. So we crossed each other's paths every now and then, but not that often. And then we actually caught up again about a year ago, and I was putting together a new band. It's an old school soul band called Sarah Green and the Sunday Lovers, and I was looking for my partner, my duo partner, a great guitar player, and he was the whole package. So once I found him, again, it was the band just, gelled, and we made it happen. So
some things are a no-brainer when you get to work with this kind of talent. And you got to take it.
And now we're engaged. So much has happened.
Okay.
Stick and then you run away. Let tomorrow be another day. Trust in you only if I can. Try to trust in the heart of a faraway man. Make a wish for one simple word. Let it happen in a perfect world. Let it be what makes us one. Let it last forever. Let the trouble be done. Must be something in the moon and stars keeping it together when we're falling apart. Lately I've been thinking the heavens would be relieved if you were a locket and I were the key. Like a thought it'll come around, like the moment when you finally touch down, like a reason to believe, like the ring to the sound of what this could be. Shake a stick and then you run away. Let tomorrow be another day. Trust in you only if I can. Try to trust in the heart of a faraway man. Must be something in the moon and stars keeping it together when we're falling apart. Lately I've been thinking the heavens would be relieved if you were a locket and I were the key.
I'm going to go ahead and say now, I'm sure that you guys do a little bit of co-writing and you do a good bit of playing. You know, being engaged and eventually getting married is going to make it really easy to practice and hopefully to get along, right?
Right.
There's a lot of lawn work.
Yeah, practice is harder than you think it is.
Oh, I know.
I know.
I tried to teach my wife bass, and you're so correct.
We do have a good time, and we have a great respect for each other and our music individually and together. So we do get along really well, and I feel like we work great. He's the musical director for the Sunday Lovers. I asked him to take that job because I knew that he could tell me things I didn't want to hear.
Well, that's what it takes.
And she does the same. So
that's good.
It works.
And it's really about trust. I trust her instincts, I trust her talent, and I trust her ability. And I, you know, once that's established, everything else, there might be some sentences you don't want to say or hear, but that all fades. And when you're going for the end product to be as good as you can, that's
well, and something I've learned too is a little bit of hurt feelings goes a long way once it works out.
Right.
Yeah.
So as long as you know you're going for the same goal.
That's exactly right. Well, let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to come back in just a moment, and we're going to showcase the talents of these folks, and I'm telling you, you got a lot to look forward to. We got some great music coming up. So
She stands on the banks of the mighty Mississippi, alone in the pale moonlight, waiting for her man, a riverboat gambler. She said he'd return tonight. They used to waltz on the banks of the mighty Mississippi, loving the whole night through. He was a riverboat gambler, off to make a killing and bring it back home to you. And Evangeline, she curses the soul of the Mississippi queen that pulled her man away. Bayou Sam from South Louisiana had gambling in his veins. And Evangeline from the Maritime was slowly going insane. High on the top of Hickory Hill, she stands in the lightning and thunder. But down on the river, the boat was a sinking. She watched that queen go under. And Evangeline, she curses
Well, folks, great music. A lot of fun today, and I'm impressed. I want to tell you how much I've enjoyed it. Let me tell the folks out there, especially around the Birmingham area, that I know you're working on Sarah Green and the SundayLovers.com.
Correct.
That is under construction, but tell them how they can find you right now if they want to find out where you're playing.
You can find me on Facebook, Sarah with an H, Green just like the color, Sarah Green, and all my information is there, and you'll be able to find the link to Sarah Green and the Sunday Lovers Facebook page, and also the upcoming website.
I would suggest you find a way to go see these folks perform. It's dynamite. We want to thank you for tuning in today. I want to thank you guys for coming up and providing us with some great entertainment.
Thanks for having
us. And
us.
I wish you a lot of luck in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You know, my favorite thing about doing this show is getting to hang out with beautiful young ladies, and I get to do that a lot, and I have a lot of granddaughters, so, you know, I get to practice at it. But I want to welcome you. I am with AJ Pulliam from the Birmingham area, and AJ is a very talented young singer-songwriter. Now, are you out of high school? You still in high school?
I'm in 10th grade.
10th grade?
Yes,
oh,
sir.
yeah, well, that's how sweet that is. And you go to high school where?
Mountain Brook High School.
Mountain Brook High School. How long have you been writing music?
I first started about seriously writing about a year ago when I first started taking guitar lessons downtown in basically a closet. It was pretty funny. But then I came to Mason Music about a year ago and started taking with Sarah Green. And that's when I first started writing like serious songs.
Well, you have done an outstanding job to be so experienced, I must say. But
Thank you.
AJ's done a great job. Tell me a little bit about where you think your future holds.
I really would like to go to school for music, and I really would like to just perform and just do music for the rest of my life. That's how I see like myself going.
Do you play other instruments?
Just guitar and a little bit of piano. I'm trying to expand my horizons.
Well, I would suggest you do that. My mother begged me to play and I didn't, and today I regret it. So keep working on that keyboard because it's a lot of fun. This is kind of a short and sweet thing, but I am elated to have you here with us. You've done an awesome job. We want to wish you lots of luck. And the good news is we're going to have a sample of AJ's music now. So tell us just a little bit about this song before we go.
This song is about someone that I was interested in, but then it just didn't work out, and then I realized like that I let the good one get away, I guess. So that's what it's about, and I hope you like it.
Let me say this, young lady, you're young enough, there's going to be a great one come along. Don't you worry about that. And I truly believe that in the future you won't have to worry about the name Pulliam. I just see the CD with the cover AJ. We wish you lots of luck. You've done an outstanding job. So let's take a listen to AJ and see what she can do for us.
I know you're out there dreaming about what you thought you needed. I hope you're happy, and I hope